We're back at the gifting stump, and wow. Wow, okay. So, wow. This is pretty cool. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got the cooler is on the ground over here. The rock is over there underneath these limbs of this tree right there. So I don't know how far it rolled from being up there to over here. Got some impressions on this side of the stump there too. And peanut butter is here. It's still untouched. Put the ball over there on the ground. Wow. The rocks were laid out in a smiley face there. They're all scattered around now. And here's the grapes. Unopened. Well, maybe that was chew marks, but it's not. Nothing's been chewing on it. Huh. And oh, check this out. Oh, it's kind of flat right through here. Right in there. But my bucket of apples. Oh, Gabby, sorry. Which was, it's up there in the tree. This is probably not too high for raccoons or birds or whatever, but yeah, the apples are definitely gone out of it. And I'm not seeing any sign of any scraps of them here on the ground. That's definitely out of the reach of elk. That's a good, I don't know, 9-10 feet up off the ground. Wow. So I guess I'm gonna have to bring some all new stuff out here and see what I can do about setting this up again. Tomorrow I'm off to the Sasquatch Summit, so I'm not going to have time to get to this until next week. Let's see, rocks are scattered all over. Wow. This is really cool. Gabby. Okay. Look at her. Huh, I guess I should have expected this, huh? So, we've got the garlic is down here, peanut butter's down there, the ball is now down there, but that's only because Gabby just knocked it off the stump. Grapes are down here, the rocks are scattered. Doesn't look like anything's been chewing on this one either. Huh, interesting. Yeah, gonna have to switch those out for something better. They're getting old and apparently they don't have any interest in grapes. Huh. Peanut butter's down here. Nothing's been chewing on it. Nothing's been in it. Huh. Well. Pretty cool. Gabby, leave that alone. For some reason, Gabby is enjoying the garlic. What are you doing with that, huh? Put that back. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Wow. Mirror was on top of the rock. Look at that. So the mirror's been moved. Cool. Okay, well, we're going to leave it like this and go check out the other stump. Okay, we're back up here at the old gifting stump, and not much has changed. The rocks are moved a little bit, beads are moved a little bit. Looks like that little piece that was broken off that was here in the middle, that's missing. Ball is still in the cup, everything is intact. The only thing, other than, you know, that stuff being moved a little, is that the ribbon, the stick with the ribbons on it, has been knocked over again. And let's just lean it back that way, like that. And there's 2 rocks right down here. Oh, 3. There's 3 of the missing rocks. 1, 2, 3, all right here in the same little spot on the ground, just right there, which is several feet away from the stump there. And the cat's eye seems to still be missing. Not seeing it anywhere. So now I don't know if these have been here the whole time and I just didn't see them, or they're put back. Because I have looked around here pretty good. I found other things down here, but I did not see any rocks down here before. So take from that what you want. And I'm not seeing the cat's eye anywhere. So that one is still missing. So if I put these back up here on the stump, that means we're only just missing 1 rock now. Who knows, maybe it will turn up 2. Sure would be nice if it turned up somewhere like the other stump or my porch. Porch would be good. Okay, so we're just going to have to sit here and listen and see what happens while it's getting dark. Gabby seems to be zoned in on something over there. No, I didn't see or hear anything. Maybe she's just nervous. Nothing new going on with the plant, other than it appears to be decomposing. Just have to sit right here and listen.
So I didn't see Roger until I think it was 61 or 2 or 3, somewhere around that time. Roger came by and he had these plaster casts with him, showed them to me. And I said, he called them Bigfoot. And I said, well, yeah, naturally that's a Bigfoot with a plaster cast that size. And then I would go past Roger's place with my horse truck, heading up into the mountains to ride young horses and school them in the mountains for other people. So I'd stopped at Roger's place and he said, I'd sure like to go along with you, Bob, and talk to you about Bigfoot. And I said, well, Roger, I really don't have a lot of time about Bigfoot. I'm very busy. I got a steady job, plus I'm riding horses. He said, well, let me just go and we'll camp and we'll talk about it. So he had a little cassette player that was battery powered, and he put these cassettes in and play them. Testimonials of people just like you folks out there that had experiences and took plaster casts and all of the phenomena that goes with this. So I thought, well, you know, these people can't all be wrong about this, so there has to be something out there called this big. I didn't know that Sasquatch and Bigfoot was the same thing until Roger Patterson come down one day with a book of Dr. Ivan Sanderson and said, Bob, if you got time, a little bit of time, read some of this book, will you? So I did, and Dr. Ivan Sanderson was talking about the abominable snowman and the Yeti and Sasquatch and Bigfoot, and I thought, well, gosh, we're all the same thing. And I talked to Roger about it, and he said, well, definitely, Bob. He said, didn't you know that? I said, no, I wasn't that much interested in it, so I didn't pay any attention to it. So that's kind of how I got started with the Bigfoot. Roger came into my driveway a week or so later, and I was all excited. And Bob, we got to go to Northern California. Can you take me down there? I got ready to go, and we left right at the last few days in September. And I don't recall exactly whether we got down to the Willow Creek area the last day of September or whether it's first day of October. But whichever one it was, we rode and rode and rode and rode. But the rain had came all down all the west coast. And the tracks that they'd called Roger about, the tracks in the new dirt down there where they were getting ready to build logging roads, I was all excited because they told Roger there was 3 different sizes of tracks and they were really good and there was a lot of them. So I thought, hey, yeah, I'm going to be able to see some tracks and witness this myself. Well, when we got there, that rain had just made big globs of mud. You could see that there had been a track there, but there was no definition that I could look at and say, oh yeah, boy, I've seen a track of a Bigfoot. So we stayed and rode and rode and rode, and so most of you know the rest of the story and the rest of the deal about the film footage that was acquired from that trip down there. And this all happened the 20th day of October in 1967. Some of these people that they were actually doing that. And I was pretty bitter and upset at first. And then I took a good long look at it and met folks like you folks out there at different conventions that I've gone to. So I thought, hey, I don't care what they say. I know what I saw and I know what kind of people that I'm meeting. And I appreciate each and every one of you that are here for this reason. And I'm not trying to prove that they exist. I'll let you guys decide about that on your own. I know what I know, and I know what I saw.